When people see you in public, they don't know how to act. They see you and they don't know how to act exactly. They might start sitting next to you, even if you see that the room is like it's a big room, it's a big room, but you will see that they will sit next to you. And then they will just sit there hoping that you talk to them, or they will try to talk to you, but they are not going to talk to you. Then after, you're going to feel a certain way because you're going to ask yourself, why is that person like trying to get in my energy all the time and all those stuff? And then when you don't talk to that person, it's possible that this person gets mad at you for not talking to them. I've been in that situation many times where you feel that the person is feeling anxiety and wants to talk to you, but this person is not talking to you. And then they start saying, yeah, people never talk to people. It's always like, it's nothing to have a conversation with people. But they were the person that wanted to talk to you. So, in a sense, they are trying to manipulate you into talking with them. This is something that happens most of the time. People are just forcing interactions with you. You can walk outside, for example, and you will see that like people are just staring at you when you're outside. And you're asking yourself, why is this person staring at me like that? And then you realize that they just like, something that we have to think about is that like people, they just like, maybe they are just like thinking, they are in their own thoughts, they are looking like people without thinking that they are looking at people in a weird way. So they're just like in their own world. Maybe they're thinking about something. And while they're thinking about something, it's you that they're looking. So like sometimes you see people, they're like daydreaming, looking at you, they're like, and they don't do anything. And you're like, it's uncomfortable because you want to go outside, you want to enjoy the moment. For example, you sit down and you look at the view, and then you see that this view is changing because everyone is starting to walk in the view, and they are like, now you see people looking at you that you don't know. Yeah, it's uncomfortable sometimes, but it's something that we have people most of the time, like people that work on themselves, people that actually like started to improve themselves. Those are the people that attract people, good or bad people. And then we ask ourselves, why are we always attractive narcissistic people, people that are like trying to use us and trying to just make hell in our lives? It's because they see that we have this peaceful energy and that we are just enjoying life. And when we are not part of their like group, or we are not part of like their bullying that they're doing on people, that's when they try to make us look bad in front of the entire world. But with the grace of God, everybody's going to see us for who we are. People are just trying to force an image on us that is not actually us. So people are looking at us like someone that is like not good. And we are not perfect for sure, but we are more someone that is like child of God trying to bring the light. And it is what it is. But people are just going to judge us most of the time. And even like you go to places and people are trying to get your attention most of the time. People are trying to be the loudest in the room when you're like doing something, or when you're like enjoying your time. That's when you start like hearing things, because everybody wants to have the spotlight on them. And you're just chilling, you don't even care about the spotlight, you don't even care about that thing. You're trying to like, you try to be unnoticed, but people are just watching you. When you enter a place, people know you. People just like, some people confuse you with other people. You say like, people think that you're an athlete or something like that. I'm like, I haven't been to the gym, for a long time, but those are the things that happen. And then you just like, so it puts you in a position where people see you for someone that is up there, when you're just like chilling and you're trying to be at the same level as other people. And then you have an entire crowd of people that are just watching you, and it's really like something to, you have to adapt to that situation because you, it's uncommon most of the time what you do. Me, I'm the type of person I can go out on my own, and then everybody's going to look at me like, why is he on his own and all those stuff. And then a lot of people start questioning things, people try to say bad things about me, just like to make me react. It's not everybody that is like that's that are saying bad things. Like some people are really good people and you have good interaction with them. But something something I realize is that, I'm the type of person I want to interact with people, but the interactions I get most of the time are like interaction where people are just looking at me, they're looking down at me, and then I feel a certain way because someone is looking bad at me, then I become angry at other people that are actually nice and loving and that actually want to be my friends. So yeah, those are the things that happen most of the time when you're someone that is just like in your own lane, you're like society never saw you as someone that is like important or anything. And now suddenly you start to get attention from people and people are asking themselves why it's you that is having this kind of attention, even at the small level that you are. People are asking why it is you. And some people start envying you. And then they disguise themselves as friends, They talk to you in a good way when you're in a private place, when you're together. It's like this person is your best friend. This person is cool with you. And when you are in public, they don't even want to see you. They act like you don't exist. Like they don't accept your presence. They just want to be the loudest in the room. They want to be with their friends. And when it is with you, it's not the same interaction that you have with them. And yeah, you say, okay, I don't care. If it is like this, I don't care. And then what happens is that you see that that person doesn't like acknowledge you. They don't see you when you are like in a public place. And so what you do is that you no longer want to talk to that person. And then there's a bad vibe that happens because your goal was good vibes, like good energy and being good. But then you can't ignore that someone is not your friend in public or when they are at work or anything like that. So you don't try to talk to that person, you just live your life. And but this person gets mad at you, so now there's a tension because this person is mad at you every time that they see you. And it's really complicated if it is someone that you always have to see on a daily basis at work, school, or like a place you live, and it's confusing. It's really confusing. And you have to dim your light again because you just not you don't you feel that you can't show the skills that you have. You can't show your talents to people because a lot of people are just envying you. They're talking bad about influencers. They're talking bad about people that make music. They're talking bad about people that are just trying to improve their life. Those are the type of people that say that like a 9 to 5 is not like, oh my god, that's the lowest thing in the pyramid. Like a 9 to 5, oh my god, I wouldn't do that. Like you're making 50,000 a year, you're broke. You're making 100,000 a year, you're broke. This is nonsense to say those kind of things in the world we are living in, because like a lot of people are not making money, and trying to say that 100,000 is being broke, it's just like unrealistic, and the world is just like, what we are thinking right now in this world is not even real. It's no longer really like logical, the things that happen in this world. Like, how is it that a salary, being paid, working really hard in your life to get paid, to be able to eat and do the things that you want to do, is seen as being a broke or a bum. And then those girls are going to come back to you, and it's like girls have different like way of seeing men, me, for example, when they see me online, it's not the same way as they see me in public. That's something that I'm just like realizing most of the time. It's like, in when I'm on, for example, when I'm on dating apps, none of those girls are looking at me. They ignore me. But then when I'm in a public place, the same girls that will swipe no on me are the type of girls that now want my attention. They want me to talk to them, approach them, touching their hair and all those stuff. But they ignore me when I when I'm online, because they have a lot of options. And it's really hard. It's really hard to be a man today, because you're either a bum or you're either like the man at the top of society. And when you're in the middle, you're just seen as a bum. I'm in the middle, but I'm trying to go to the highest level of society, you know what I mean? But it's a really confusing part. And even dating, some people no longer want to date because they think that their partners are not going to be loyal. They think that their partners are just going to be like doing childish things. Like, how is it possible that in relationship we are the one that have to be like the parents? You have to be the parents of our partners. It doesn't make sense. And then, yeah, it's no longer loyal. There's no longer loyalty, and it's really hard to create connections with people today as well. You know, so that's one of the thing as well that you might have. When you're in a public place. People sit next to you. Some people want to create connections with you, and then when you observe those people, you look at those people. Those are the kind of people that talk bad about other people. Those are the type of people that are gossiping 24/7. And then you don't want to be around those kind of energies. And then they say, oh my God, he's arrogant and all those things. You know what? I embrace myself. I embrace and I'm going to be seen for who I am. I'm a humble person, but I definitely have this cocky aspect of me. But I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I really like, I speak my confidence into existence most of the time. And when I'm confident, I don't even talk. I don't even try to talk. I'm just like hiding myself because I don't have to prove anything. And right now, I don't have to prove anything, but it's like I want to be at the top of this platform, but I'm not chosen at all. But I'm here as long as I'm helping one person. Press like if you see me. I just want to tell you that you're about to do great things, and it's really becoming difficult in this world. But there are people that are actually chosen in this world to make change, to help people toward the right direction. And you're part of this person, you're part of those people. That's why a lot of people try to be around you. A lot of people try to play you. They just try to disrespect you for no reason because they don't see your value. But when you're no longer in their team, that's when they actually realize that you have been someone that was all along you were helping and bringing value in this thing. And then it's harder for you to maintain a relationship with people because sometimes people are just competing with you. For no reason, people compete with you. They try to do the same thing as you. They try to talk like you, to buy the same thing as you. When you sit down somewhere, they want to sit down at the same place now, and they want to take that spot for themselves. It's like nobody is having like a abundance mindset. They just want to keep things for themselves. And even if you have to share something with someone. You're the type of person that is like, you know what, I'm going to let some space to that person. I'm going to let that person have some space. And then this person that you are actually giving space takes 90% of the things that you are sharing, and now you end up with 10% of this thing, and you're not you feel overwhelmed, and you just try to walk away, and every day that you're living feels like, oh my god, I just want this thing to end, I just want this partnership to end. But you were the person that actually said to yourself, you know what, I'm going to give some space to that person so that it doesn't feel that like I'm all over that person, I'm dominating that person. You know what they did? They dominated you because you let them have some space, because you were that kind person and loving. Oh my God, let me give them some space. They never gave you the space that you deserve, and then you end up with 10%. So that's something that we should focus on. It's like being able to claim our things and not overgive our power to people. Because a lot of people that have the opportunity to have the upper hand, or like the opportunity to be in the best interest, they will take that opportunity. And I'm not telling you to not care about people. I'm just telling you to be careful when you have to share something with someone, because they are just going to they want to take the entire thing. And then it depends like who you are with, because a lot of people who are just like the entire thing is just taking from other people. It doesn't matter if they are the richest people, they still feel like they have to steal from people, they have to take things from people just to feel like they have power. Or maybe because they feel that they can see other opportunities for themselves, so they take your opportunity that you work all the time for. So, but with the grace of God, we say that the enemy will never prosper against us. The enemy will never have power over us. You know, keep being humble, keep being strong, but you also have to be confident, and you say to yourself that, yeah, I deserve all the great things. You deserve to be here. I deserve to be at the top of this platform, and I will work to be there. It's not something that will be given to me, but I don't like. The thing is that we are not choosing the same road as other people. A lot of people are just like choosing the road that is really easy for them, and then they become at the top of the platform, and then they just have all those things, but then there's an emptiness in them. Us, we are just trying to do things on our own way, and we compare ourselves to people that has been helped. Those people are given 10 million, those people are given like hundreds of dollars to just do things. And us, we nobody is supporting us. We have to do things on our own. So just know that everywhere you go, even right now, if you're rich or poor, middle class, the energy that you bring when you enter the room is more powerful than someone that has the most money in this planet. If we put you in a room with someone that is super rich, and you stay next to that person, you will still be someone that is really powerful. So just know that what you bring is always important. What you say is always something of value. What you touch turns to gold. Like Lionel Messi, when he was in Barcelona, he was like the entire team. He was actually Barcelona. And when he moved to Inter Miami, the team went from 2 million to 50 million followers on Instagram, even more. So I'm trying to say that when we walk away with the entire thing, the entire table, the entire energy. So we should appreciate the energy that we carry, you know. And yes, of course, we are going to be seen like people that are the last. Most of the time, we're going to be seen like people that are not preferred, people that are not talked in the media, even if we have the same success. I swear to God, if you gave one of my success to some of the people, you give them one of my music, you give them one of the videos that I dropped on TikTok or anything, they will be at the top. They will be at the top. I swear. But it's just like when it's us, we have to promote ourselves. We have to turn our hits into the mainstream thing. But I've already wrote hits, man, and I'm sure that like the music that I do is quality. Maybe there are some things that I should improve in my music, but if someone had the same story that I have, they will be everywhere already, so it takes a lot of time for me to be successful. But I'm just going to be stay humble, but at the same time I'm going to talk loud, and not in an insecure way, in a confident way, to just stand up for myself, because I know that a lot of people try to take my spot that I've been trying to have for years. I've been here before most of those people. But again, I'm not here to talk, I'm here to do. It doesn't matter like the type of songs that I do, it doesn't matter like that I had videos with hundreds of thousands, it doesn't mean anything. I just have to have the results right now so that people know that I'm not a force to be played with. And that's something about you as well. You're a force that shouldn't be played with. They try things with you, they try to disrespect you, they envy you in private and in public, but you just keep the same energy. You're still the same person that is just making your videos, making your music, trying to help people. You just like believe in God. You just let God do things, because a lot of people try to destroy your empire, even with the small pieces that you have, the small things that you have in your life. People try to tear this thing down to the level that is not even it's on the ground. Your empire, they try to break your empire and then put this shit under the water. That's insane what people try to do to you. But God will give you the position, because those that are doing wicked things in this world will always be cursed. It's not the people that are doing good in this world that should be cursed. That's something I want to say. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe.